25th, 2024 meeting of the Town of Southampton Conservation Board. In accordance with the Town Board's adoption of local law number 14 of 2022, the board's meetings are being held both in person at Town Hall and via video conference through Zoom webinar. The link to participate in this meeting via video conference can be found on the town's website at the town clerk's agendas and meetings portal. You can also watch the live stream video and submit written comments for the public record through the town website. If you are attending via Zoom and wish to speak during this meeting, then please click the raise hand icon. As a reminder to all applicants, agents, and members of the public who wish to speak at the meeting, please state your name and hamlet or residence for the record. Thank you. Now I invite everyone to rise for the salute to the flag.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What is your pleasure on the minutes of September 11th, 2024?
Move to accept them as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public hearings, A 019125 Jeffrey W. Howell, and the application requests adjournment to March 26, 2025. Is there anyone in the public or on Zoom that wishes to speak in this application?
Motion to adjourn to March 26, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A 021084 Judy P. Gallagher and A 021085 SCI Cartarpa. We've been doing these together. We continue to. Do we have any news on them?
No, we do not.
So they're not here in the public, and they have not requested an adjournment.
No, they have not. So we have no new information there.
Do we just want to leave them off until the very
So-
end? It looks like it's going to be short otherwise. Just give them a chance to show, or do you? Because if we close it, they can't just show up in 10
Well,
minutes.
What's-
I don't anticipate that they'll be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to
They
be
don't
fair.
have contacted us if we were. And a constituent who's present with us, who came to speak at those hearings, but he's indicated that his preference is to wait for the next adjourn date when presentation may be made.
Kelly,
So-
what are our options?
Well, if you have someone in the public that would like to speak, it might be prudent to adjourn this and give them an opportunity to speak. This has been adjourned a long time though, and if you haven't heard anything from the applicant, then you could deny the application without prejudice to allow them the opportunity to refile when they're ready to move forward.
This would be the 10th adjournment.
I wouldn't be comfortable with that.
It's just a matter of knowing how long to adjourn them
Yeah.
for without them asking.
Can we
Last
put it in
adjournment-
limbo till we
No, we
contact
can
them?
move it.
No, we
We
have
can
to.
move to close it without prejudice.
Well, at this point, we have to make a decision. We can't leave it in limbo. Because the public doesn't get a notice of the next hearing. So they need to be able to find out on these minutes when the next hearing is. And it's not right for them to have to shuffle through minutes from meetings for who knows how many times.
Okay.
My preference is that hearings be adjourned again, and in the interim, we can advise the applicant that the adjournment date is the final date, and if they do not appear or submit new information, the board may look to close the hearing and then to entertain denial of the applications at the following.
If
But
you,
I think the applicant needs to get notice if you're going to entertain denial.
We usually do that. I guess we always do that.
two things. The
November 6th.
adjournments are anywhere from 2 months to 4 months. It's not like they're asking every 3 months. So to know how many months to adjourn it till we can hear from them again might be a little tough. But I wouldn't even say send them a letter, say we're going to give a denial, just say render a decision, and then we're not showing that we have a prejudice one way or the other.
The last adjournment was for 3.5 months. If we do 3.5 months again, it'll be the middle of January.
We don't have meeting dates past December 18th on our calendar. If we were to assume that they're
That'd
the
be a
second
safer
and fourth,
time to do it, although next to Christmas is not always the most convenient.
January would be either the 8th or the 22nd if we follow our regular pattern.
Can we schedule a meeting for the new year before we establish the meeting dates?
I would.
We just did.
Which
March,
one?
for how? March, we
Yeah.
adjourned to March
Yeah, we
20th.
did.
You could give them a date in December, just so we at least hear something back, and if they come back and they have
So,
new information.
December 18th.
Okay.
And if they don't come back,
We'll put that in the letter and let them know that if they don't come back or give new information or give, a reason for a further adjournment after December 18th, then the board has to render a decision and take the application off the agenda.
Motion to adjourn to December 18th, 2024.
Wait, I didn't.
Well, no, we have to ask if he wants to speak or not.
Yes, is there anyone in the public or on Zoom who wishes to speak on this application?
A motion to adjourn to December 18th, 2024.
Second.
All in favor?
right?
Aye.
Opposed? Advisory reports for the planning board, 314 North McGee Street.
Good evening, Marsh, Chief Environmental Analyst for the town. This is a pending subdivision application that's in the pre-application stage for a tract that's located at 314
I
North
think that
McGee Street in the
He's still
hamlet of Tupelo. There are several recommended comments. The first is that based upon a field assessment completed on September 20, 2024. The tract is generally marked by well-drained, gently rolling, deciduous oak woods, except for a seasonally wet depression just beyond the northeast corner of the property to the immediate rear of the abutting residentially developed lot. Second, there is considerable litter consisting of tires, stone, metal and glass strewn across the southerly parts of the tract. Thirdly, notwithstanding these impacts, the existing mature woodlands, again, are important for their carbon sequestration and wildlife habitat benefits. And lastly, the concept subdivision plan of North McGee Woods as prepared by Jeffrey Hedera, last dated August 25, 2023, calls for open space segmentation with a half acre taken in an existing road fronting two-story dwelling. As such, the map needs to be redesigned in order to position the entirety of the open space at the rear of the tract, thereby building upon the abutting town preserved land.
Motion to send those comments to the planning board?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Administrative wetland permits are in your packets. Preliminary food sector determination, A023066 KGR Mason LLC.
This is a pending application for a residentially developed waterfront property that has frontage on Hayground Cove and Maycox Bay. There is a preliminary advisory report on file dated September 19, 2024. The application has been made because the landowners are seeking to renovate the existing two-story residence as well as the accessory improvements and hardscape at the property. There are plans for a minor northerly two-story addition and a westerly one-story addition. A small portion of the existing residence would also be removed. The remainder of the work focuses on renovation of existing patios, decks, elevated swimming pool, changes to the various utility connections. They are planning to upgrade the sanitary system from a conventional system to an IAOWTS. They have agreed to establish an extensive wetland preservation area, as well as a naturally vegetated wetland non-disturbance, non-fertilization buffer, which is largely consistent with recommendations that I made as part of a pre-application review. However, I have asked that the buffer on the south side, just to the tennis court, be extended further in order to align well with a planned expanded covenant buffer on the adjacent lot. The applicant had also been cited early on for some land grading and disturbance of vegetation adjacent to the tennis court. So not only is the applicant amenable to expanding the covenant, the buffer in that area, but the remainder of that portion of the property would be landscaped with native vegetation. There are existing deer fences that will be removed. Previously, fairly extensive deer fencing was taken out after this application was submitted in response to my concerns. So the majority of work that's planned would occur within the existing structural footprints. It would be well buffered. So there is need for revisions to the survey and the native vegetation plan. However, there is sufficient information to make a determination accordingly, recommending that the hearing requirement be waived.
Motion to waive the public hearing.
Second.
Resolved that the Town Conservation Board hereby waives the public hearing requirement pursuant to chapter 325, section 325-80 of the Town Code. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A 024008, 31 Morrison Residence LLC.
This is an application for the abutting residentially developed property, which also takes access of the Morrison Lane cul-de-sac. There is a preliminary advisory report filed dated September 17, 2024. The plans that have been put forward for redevelopment of this property with the new, much larger residence to be cited significantly further landward than the existing dwelling. The present day home has a swimming pool on the landward side. The new project plans call for construction of a pool and various patios and decks on the seaward side of the new home. All told, virtually all the construction setbacks would be significantly increased. There is an existing covenanted buffer on the property that is in compliance that this board had required as a condition of a fire wetland permit for residential construction. The applicants have agreed to significantly expand that buffer and to restore the affected lawn areas. I have also asked for a further extension of that buffer. The applicant indicated yesterday that they are amenable to enlarging that buffer further. They just indicated yesterday that they're entertaining some scaling back of some of the construction, but are still amenable to all of the recommended mitigation for this site. As previously indicated with the prior application, the buffer has been designed to be contiguous with the adjacent buffer at 35 Morris Lane. This landowner also had been cited some time ago for unauthorized deer fences and just landscape debris within adjacent to wetlands. I'm happy to say in my request all of that deer fencing has since been removed and the landscape debris has been wholly removed. There is an existing detached garage, which is being retained for use as a garage and a gym and storage area as well. This is an application for which we have sufficient information to make a determination. As such, I'm recommending that the hearing requirement be waived.
Motion to waive the public hearing.
Second.
Resolved that the Town Conservation Board hereby waives the public hearing requirement pursuant to chapter 325, section 325-80 of the Town Code. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A 024048 Flanders Realty Corp.
This application relates to an existing residentially developed property on Huntington Lane in the hamlet of Flanders. The property has frontage on Davis Bay and contains state and town regulated tidal wetlands. There is a preliminary advisory report on file dated September 25, 2024. As indicated by the advisory report, this property has a history of prior permits and conditional approval. However, the former conditional approval has since expired. So in order for the applicant to file for a CO with the building division, a new application had to be submitted in order for this board to reauthorize the residential improvements that were formally approved and legalized. Those improvements focus on reconfiguration of a formerly permitted elevated deck, construction of a sunroom on the deck as well, and there were some minor encroachments within an existing scenic easement that had to be addressed as well. So the board had previously required that the applicant come forward with a revegetation plan as part of the conditional approval, but that revegetation plan was finalized prior to the expiration of the conditional approval. The applicant has since come forward with a new native revegetation and restoration plan, which I elected to have the applicant go forward with since been expanded, significantly expanded and commented as consequence of the prior conditional approval. The only new activities that need to be addressed as far as application is the applicant had installed a fenced beehive that's 75 feet landward of wetlands. And they're looking to widen a section of the driveway. The applicant at present has an asphalt drive. I've indicated that the drive addition and would need to be constructed with pervious stone, and that the existing asphalt in the remainder of the drive would also have to be taken up so that the entirety of the present day drive could also be constructed to replaced with stone. The applicant is amenable to those recommendations and has done an excellent job in terms of site restoration and revegetation, and in addition to native planting, also included removal of partial drive and removal of stockade fences. So really no outstanding issues with this project. There's sufficient information to make a determination. As such, recommending that the hearing requirement be waived.
Motion to waive the public hearing.
Second.
Resolved that the Town Conservation Board hereby waives the public hearing requirement pursuant to Chapter 325, Section 325-80 of the Town Code. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The next application does not have a complete number. Has there been an application filed?
They're in the present, what happened was they had filed an administrative wetland permit application where I visited the property and found they were not eligible for an administrative permit. They have agreed to file the Minnesota Conservation Board application. They're in the process of doing that right now. I advised them that I had nonetheless reviewed the project and could support the project so long as the impacts of the project were mitigated by establishment of a covenanted wetland preservation area and restored naturally vegetated buffer, as well as by upgrade of the conventional sanitary system to an IA or WTS. There is an advisory report on file that is dated September 23rd, 2024 that provides further detail. This is pre-existing non-conforming home. The pool is pre-existing as well. The wetlands consist of flooded woods at the north end of the property. There is a sketch on file that I prepared.
Excuse me, Marty. All that is fine. However, if they have not filed an application, we don't know what that application is going to say.
Well, the application, the project plans haven't changed. It's just that they need to get a conservation board permit rather than an administrative wetland permit. So we have detailed plans. We have all the information we need. And the resolution I drafted is, of course, conditioned upon them filing that conservation board application.
Is there a rush to do it now and not wait for the application to be filed?
My
It's not an
preference is
application.
to just go forward with a conditional resolution at this time, waiving hearing if they don't come forward with the conservation board application. Obviously, this board is not going to consider this application further.
I'd feel more comfortable having a permit.
There should be an application.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
gonna be
mean.
carbon
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah,
Has to
an
be signed
application
and
for the
numbered.
permit.
Let's wait till we get an application and get a number assigned.
Is there a precedent for this, Kelly?
Usually you have to have the application filed first before you can do anything. You don't even have an application number, so I think you really need the application first.
I think we need
I
to
don't
do
want
that.
them writing about us in the paper.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Is
I
there-
think we're all in agreement to wait.
Yeah, just wait.
I mean, if it's board's preference to hold off on review of the
Let's
application.
Yeah, let's adjourn
Until
this
we
for,
get that conservation board application, that's fine.
let's adjourn this for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn this application without an.
I had
Adjourn it,
anticipated that we
if we
would
don't
get
have-
the application for that.
Yeah.
Can we adjourn something that we don't even have an application for?
Well, it's on the
Uh,
agenda, so I guess we gotta do something with it.
That's a good question.
The horse with no
So
name?
maybe we
Adjourn
can
it,
just
and if anyone-
table it until the
Yeah,
yeah.
application is filed.
Yeah, postpone review.
Just to keep everything clean, we're gonna adjourn this application for 2 weeks.
Adjourn or postpone? I don't know.
Postpone.
Postpone
Proper.
review.
Postpone, same thing as adjourn.
Postpone/adjourn.
All right. There's a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And resolution of conditional approval, A 023066 KGR Mason LLC. Any discussion?
Move the issue.
Second.
Resolve that a conditional wetland permit approval is granted to KGR Mason LLC for the proposed project by the terms and conditions set forth therein. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A 024048 Flanders Realty Corp. Any discussion?
Move the issue.
Second.
Resolve that a conditional wetland permit approval granted to Flanders Realty Corp. For the proposed project by the terms and conditions set forth therein. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution issue modification, CB 23018 ASD Backyard LLC.
This wetland permit modification application relates to a large tract of forested land in Newegg that is adjacent to two areas of the interior freshwater wetlands. The Conservation Board had issued a wetlands permit for residential development at the site, conditioned on establishment of covenanted naturally vegetated wetland, non-disturbance, non-fertilization buffers. The ownership of the property has since changed. For that reason, the board had transferred the permit to the new owners. The new owners are looking to make some minor changes to the construction plans, thus the reason for this application resolution contains the detailed description of the new project plans. There are no aspect of those plans that are going to result in new or significant adverse wetland impacts. They did ask for a minor amendment in configuration of the previously required covenant buffers, not of significance. So they would have to go forward with the amended covenant as well. So as there is no aspect of these changes that's going to result in new or significant adverse wetland impacts, and as the site conditions have not changed, resolution before you is to modify the existing permit, conditioned upon them filing the requisite amended covenant in order to allow for permit issuance.
Motion to issue a modification.
Second.
Resolve that a wetlands permit modification be issued to ASD Backyard LLC for the proposed project on terms and conditions set forth therein. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you all.